So the tip I'm going to share is using AI to tell you what your online presence is, because that's what it has access to. I've done this several times so far, and it's given me a little bit of information each time. Kind of highlights that how AI is designed to be thinking. So necessarily when it repeats itself again, it can format it differently. It can look at other information differently, and it can present it that looks totally different. So don't expect it to be a Google search where you put in the same thing and you're going to get the same answer. So let me just copy and paste in there and put what is the online presence of Rob Marin as a real estate agent in Southern California, and what can he do to improve his online presence? To be completely honest, I'm being a little bit vulnerable here because I'm having to share with you live uh, what my strengths and weaknesses are. So here we go. And it gives me a breakdown of some of the things it has in here. And again, I've now, this is my third time, and I'm getting slightly different input and results here. Uh, some of the feedback it gives on it's rating them, what is good, what is not good, what is not there. And it says, okay, what are some of the areas I need to work on? I can keep some scrolling down. It gives me a summary, and then it gives me a strategic plan of action because I asked it, what can I do to improve this? If you notice, it'll give me a lot of things on here. Some of it I may not care about, but I'm asking about the online presence, and that's what it's looking at in general. Some information, by the way, AI does not have full access to every last little thing on the internet. So some areas that it doesn't have access to, obviously, if I'm very active in that, then it's not going to be able to post that. It also obviously cannot post things such as my personal interactions with people, emails, my client meetings, all of that sort of thing. I ask for my online presence, and that's what it's giving me here. If you look, it kind of says the things that I need to work on, and then it even prioritizes the things that need to get on there. Then it even asks me, hey, would you like a review request message, a 30-day social media? Ooh, I could use that. Calendar. Um, and so on. One thing it did put on here in one of the previous ones is it says I don't have any newsletters go out, which is not true. So again, it doesn't have access to it, so that's the reason why it doesn't see that. So that's our tip. Ask AI what it can do as far as that goes. Now, I told you it'll be different for that. What if we did AI and I do it for another. Let's say I ask Perplexity, and I want to go in and I want to ask Perplexity the same exact thing. And Perplexity shows it differently because it's a different AI. It cites its resources differently and it breaks things down differently. Some of it's the same, some of it's different. So you can leverage multiple ones in multiple ways, but it's a great way to have somebody summarize it and give you honest feedback because there's no feelings that's going to be hurt when you yell at it saying it doesn't know what it's talking about.